to go ahead and give you directions on how to solve multiplication mayhem. Multiplication mayhem is solved very similarly to quotient quandary. So what we're going to do here is we're going to solve for the product in each box and record it on the line. Then we're going to add those two products together and we should get the sum over to the right. If we don't get the sum, then we know that we have something missing or something that's incorrect. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this assignment with you. I'm going to get you started on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up 7/10 times 6/10. So I like to set things up vertically. So I have 7/10 times 6/10. And I like to relate this to whole number multiplication. And if I'm relating it to whole number multiplication, then I know 7 times 6 is going to give me 42. So 7/10 times 6/10 is going to give me 42. And now I have to bump over my decimal, tenths, hundredths. So all numbers have a decimal at the end of them. So we bump our decimal over, tenths, hundredths. So this answer is 42 hundredths. Alright, I'm going to move over here to product B. So we have 23 groups of 23 hundredths. So whenever I'm multiplying and I like to do it vertically, I always put the number with more digits on top. So I have 0 and 23 hundredths, and I'm multiplying that 3 times. So basically what I'm doing is I'm multiplying like the decimal isn't even there. So we have 3 times 3, which is 9, and 3 times 2, which is 6, and of course 3 times 0 is going to give me 0. And I need to count the powers of 10 behind the decimal, so that's tenths, hundredths, and I'm going to go to the end of my number and I'm going to bump it over, tenths, hundredths. So my answer for B is 69 hundredths. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my two products and put them together. Remember, when we're adding numbers with decimals, we want to line up the decimals. So I'm going to swing over 42 hundredths right underneath 69 hundredths. Then I don't have to worry about recopying two numbers. I just have to worry about copying one. And 2 plus 9 is 11. And 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 1 more makes 11. And 1 plus nothing is 1. And I drop down my decimal. I get 1 and 11 hundredths. And 1 and 11 hundredths is exactly what I was supposed to get. So I'm going to give myself a check, meaning that I have done both products, I've added them together, and it does equal out. You need to try the rest of these on your own. You have C and D with your sum to the side. On the back, you have E and F with your sum to the side. And finally, you have G and H with your sum to the side. Go ahead and solve the rest now, and then turn this in to your teacher.